Welcome to How Do You Love? This is all about how you love yourself. And in this video, I will be talking about my adult acne journey. I am 39 years old. I'm a licensed esthetician. However, I never pursued it as a career. So everything that I learned was through my personal journey. I do recommend that you work with an acne specialist esthetician. I worked with an out-of-state one, which I'll link her information down below. She was amazing. And I also worked with a local one, and she was also amazing with helping me customize treatments and listen to my skin. So today I'm going to be talking about a couple of things. The first things is common ingredients and acne triggers. So make sure you listen to the video till the end because I will list all of the most common ones, and then you can do a little bit of research on your own and start listening to your body and your skin. I noticed that my skin problems started to get progressively worse as soon as I hit 34. Once I hit 34, I noticed my hormones were just out of whack. I decided I'm going to take data on myself, figure out why this is happening. So every time I would get acne flare-ups, which before, pre any of this, I'll show you some pre-pictures. My skin was flawless. I never had any acne problems, none of that. So I started to take data. I noticed that when I was ovulating, when I was about to get my period, I probably had 1 week of being normal when I was about to get my period. That is when I would get the acne flare-ups. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I used all of these store brand items and they did not work for me. And I can do another video, a part 2, on the products that didn't work and that did work. But for today, we're going to focus on the ingredients and focusing on any ingredients that are acne triggered. As I mentioned, I felt like acne was taking over my life in a way, because the acne that I would get, it was like cystic acne. It almost looked like a mosquito bite, and when I would touch it, it would hurt. I also noticed that I was touching my face a lot, so pay attention to what you're doing and what can be also making the acne worse, like touching your skin all the time. So I noticed that, and then I just felt like, okay, I'm not gonna let acne stop me. This sounds really silly, but I'm not gonna let acne stop me from living my life. So I would film the videos, the cooking videos that I mentioned that I'll link at the end of this video. But I would film the videos and I would turn on my filter light, and it would just be, I would try to film from really, really far away because I just didn't feel comfortable doing a close-up. But with the filter light, you couldn't really tell how bad my acne was. And I would put a little bit of like makeup and try to find like natural products that wouldn't further trigger it and make it worse. So I tried to do things like that. I honestly avoided going out. Acne really affected my self-esteem because I'd never had it, never had any skin problems. But I'm grateful for the journey that I did go through because it helped me to realize and appreciate my natural beauty. So for instance, for the longest time, I didn't like my eyebrows. But then I started to look around, all these people getting microblading, whatever, eyebrow stuff done. And I'm like, I'm just going to let my eyebrows grow out. Like, that's just there. So these are my natural eyebrows. And then I started to be grateful about other things about myself that I like, other features like my eyes and things that I appreciate about myself. It's kind of sad that it took this journey for me to realize and accept my natural beauty. So that was a little bit hard for me. But that is the reason that I am grateful, because I learned to appreciate other parts of me that make me me. I'm really hoping that this video will shed some light and help you as an older woman who feels like there's so many things going on already with your hormones, and you feel like, okay, I don't need an add-on. I don't need an additional thing. And yet sometimes that is what's happening with us. So I hope that you don't feel like you are alone. Everything that I learned through my journey, I am going to share with you. I'm not going to gatekeep it or gatekeep products or certain information. I'm going to openly share. And that is the reason that I'm creating these videos. Honestly, when I was younger, I would get a little bit of acne here and there. And then I would like do moisturizer for 3 days and then it would go away. And I'd be like, yay, now I don't have to do anything. I healed my acne. And so I think that that was like a misconception of how I saw acne. And so when my skin did get at its worst point, I was waiting for that product that would heal my acne. And now I realize that I needed to change my perspective from heal my acne to control the acne. So if you notice that a product is working, don't stop using it. It really is an investment on your skin. And so now I use higher end products that I can share in a different video that really worked with my skin and that really help control my acne. And I'll also talk about treatments in a different video. If you want me to share about that, you can comment down below and I'll be happy to share. So that said, it's really important that you pay attention to what works for your skin, what doesn't work for your skin. And the key here really is to listen to your skin. So if you start to use a product, you should notice a difference within 3, 4, maybe maximum 6 weeks if the product is working or not. And then at that point, after you've been consistent, then maybe getting expert guidance would be another key. That's another thing that really helped me. So it's important that you listen to your skin also based on what you're ingesting. So are there ingredients that are triggering your acne or the type of acne that you have? Are there certain foods that are making you, that you notice, like every time I eat this, it makes it worse, whether it's peanuts, whether it's dairy, whatever it is for you. Some people do take a food allergy test and that helps them to narrow it down. I heard of a story of someone who would get all these flare-ups, and for them, they realized that they were allergic to gluten. And so once they eliminated that from their diet, it all went away. For other people, it's other ingredients. So if you're able to do a food allergy test, then maybe that is the way to go for you. In working with the 2 experts that I mentioned, the acne experts, they shared with me a comprehensive list of the common ingredients that they said. One of them said, you should completely eliminate it from your diet, and then we're going to start these products and all this other stuff. But the main ingredients that they recommended, just so you know, I didn't completely eliminate them. At first I went cold turkey, and then I slowly reintegrated them because I didn't want to not be able to enjoy those foods. So I try to eat them minimally, but not completely eliminate them. So that might be something that works for you as well. So the list included eggs, shrimp, soy, lobster, crab, and I love sushi. So I would substitute my crab for like spicy tuna when I went out to eat so that I could still enjoy my sushi. Dairy was another big one, but I kind of was aware of dairy for me for other health reasons. So again, it comes back to you listening to your body. Another one that was really shocking to me was whey. Whey is the ingredient that is in most common protein powders. So I had to shift and change the protein powder that I was using for a vegan protein powder. If you want me to share which protein powder I really like and enjoy, I will share it. And you can ask down below or comment down below and I'll answer, because I tried a lot of chalky different flavors and it didn't work out. A lot of different brands. Whey is also a common ingredient that is obviously in protein bars or other protein foods. So you want to pay close attention to that. Then this one took me by surprise. It's biotin. Biotin was a really common acne trigger, or is a common acne trigger for some people, and it was for me. But as I was researching this and trying to figure out what was going to work for my skin, I did a lot of research and I was looking online. I saw these videos of these at least 2 people that I saw. I was like, oh my gosh, their befores and afters look amazing and their skin is glowing out, and they're taking this one supplement and it had 3 of the trigger ingredients that are on this list. One of them was biotin, and I just was so in awe of their skin and their befores and afters, and their befores were a lot worse than mine. So I was like, if it worked for them, it should work for me. And this was before I talked to my expert. And so my acne specialist, excuse me. And so I tried it and it made my acne significantly worse because of the biotin ingredient. I reached out to the company. I won't list their names, but I reached out to the company and told them that it made my acne worse. They said, sorry, we're not going to reimburse you. Oh, well, too bad. So sad. So again, it comes back to you paying close attention to what works for your skin and what doesn't. So that supplement didn't, and I discontinued it immediately. The 2 other ingredients that I mentioned that were in that one pill that I tried out and didn't work out for me, it was B6 and B12. Again, I was shocked. I was like, that sounds like something I'm supposed to be taking, vitamin wise. But for me, it was a trigger and it made my acne worse. So again, I was listening, starting to be more in tune with my skin, be more in tune with my body. And I realized that that was not working out for me. B6 and B12, to my surprise, is in a lot of energy drinks. So there were a lot of energy drinks, even just regular drinks, like, you know, like diet drinks or 0-calorie drinks have these ingredients. And it's so sad because it's very limiting for me. I can't have those. Please don't include that anymore. And so I pay close attention to what you're consuming and what is triggering, because you're like, I'm just drinking a diet drink, or I'm just drinking this awesome, whatever, no calorie cranberry juice, and it has these ingredients. Some of them do, not all of them. But the one that was so disappointing, you guys, was the cereal. Some cereal have these biotin, B6, B12, so I can't have that cereal because it triggers my acne. So that's it for part 1 of my acne journey, adult acne journey. I hope this video really helped you. If you have any ideas or questions for my next video, for my part 2, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, always make it a point to remind yourself how you love and how you're going to choose to love yourself today. Today, I choose to love my skin, even if it is imperfect. And as you can see, if you zoom in, I still have a little bit of texture on my skin and I still get breakouts here and there, but I choose to look my best, love myself, and not judge myself.